Hey guys, what's up? Today I want to talk to you about overeating. This is an issue that I've dealt with before, and I've learned a couple of things on my journey of overcoming it, and so I want to share that with you. If we're dealing with stress or insecurities or certain emotions that we don't really know how to deal with and that don't feel very pleasant, I think a lot of people turn to either alcohol or cigarettes or exercise or food. So easy to open the fridge and take out extra food at 11 p.m. at night, because then we will feel satisfied in that moment and it will feel really good to kind of let go of that negative emotion but fill our body with something that feels nice. But then as soon as we're done with eating, that negative emotion will come back and we'll feel even worse because we didn't need that extra meal or chips or candy at 11 p.m. at night. And this is something that I've dealt with in the past and something that I still can tend to do if there's something going on, but now I've realized what I need to do in those moments. As soon as I get this craving and it's 11 at night and I know that I just ate my dinner and I had some snacks after my dinner and I know that my body doesn't actually need more food, I'm not necessarily conscious that there's some not very pleasant thing going on inside of my mind. I just naturally will go open the fridge to see if there's something in there that can please me. I have learned to stop myself and question myself. What am I feeling in this moment? What is actually up? Because if I know I'm not really hungry and I don't need more food, then there must be something else going on. And so I stop and maybe meditate for a couple of minutes to really dig deep and see what is actually that it is that I'm craving. Why is it that I want? Why is it that I'm turning to food? And what is it that I'm trying to escape from? It could be different things. It could be that I'm feeling stressed. It could be that I'm feeling lonely and so the food will please me. It could be that I said something to someone today that I actually feel ashamed of, and so maybe I should contact that person and just like clear the air so that I can feel peace within myself again. And that way, when I realize these thoughts, it can be hard, it can be really hard, because if we our whole lives have had tendency to go for food if we're feeling certain emotions inside, it can be really hard to dig deep and realize what it actually is that we're feeling, because food has always been what we've been doing and we know how hard it is to get rid of habits that we've had our whole lives. But I think awareness and teaching ourselves to become aware and not just go back to our old habits is the best thing to do. So maybe the first time you ask yourself, you'll dig like down to the first layer, and then the next day when you realize this, then the next day when you ask yourself and you turn to food, you'll become a little bit more clear on why it is that you're turning to food. And then the next day you'll realize, oh, actually it's because I'm not loving myself. I need to love myself more. And then we all know what to do to love ourselves more. To teach ourselves to speak nicely to ourselves, treat ourselves with respect, and talk to yourself as you talk to your best friend, and look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself. Maybe you don't love yourself, maybe you don't truly love yourself, and that's what you need to learn from this experience. This is just things that I've worked with and that have helped me a lot, because from stopping the habit of turning towards food, I have learned a lot about myself and I've achieved my goals, and I feel so much better eating the things that my body needs and dealing with the emotions that I am trying to escape from. Another thing that's helped me is eating consciously. It can be super easy to down a bag of chips while we're watching TV because it's just like an automatic, like just eating the chips, where I think if we eat consciously and we focus on the food we're eating, while we're eating and actually eating it present, we're gonna know when to stop and when we've had enough, because that's not something I've done previously. I've just kind of like just been eating, and sometimes it happens if I'm with a group of people and I'm very focused on conversations with people, I'll not be eating consciously. But I think there's a way for me to eat consciously while having conscious conversations with the people that I'm around. So it's about finding the balance, and that way I'll always know when I've had enough food, when my body's telling me to stop, and not overeat, and just like listening to my body. And then last thing is I've just stopped getting the things that I know are not good for me at the grocery store. If I really crave ice cream, yeah, I'll buy ice cream, because I know that that's something my body needs right now. I mean, maybe not needs, but that's something I really want right now. But just not buying chocolate and not buying the things that I know that I'm gonna be tempted to eat at 11 at night. And just stop doing that. That's gonna make it so much easier for yourself. You might as well help yourself if while you're figuring out why it is that you overeat and what emotions you're trying to calm down. You might as well help yourself with not buying these things at the grocery store. At least that's helped me. And I know it's a process, but you might as well help yourself. Yeah, I felt like I wanted to share this with you, because I know that a lot of us are going through this. I still do sometimes, and then it's just about becoming more and more aware of why is it I'm doing this, and why is it that I'm stopping my own success? Why is it that I'm overeating when I know I want these results? It's because we're trying to escape these emotions that we don't know how to deal with. But if we question and become more aware and ask ourselves and really dig deep inside, I think that is the way to overcome these bad habits that we do, because everything is in the mind and we all know it. So why is it that we're trying to escape our feelings that we don't want to deal with? We might as well do it now, so that the rest of our life can live freely. I know things are obviously going to come up all the time, and that's what life is. We keep learning. But I think if we ask ourselves, what is this here to teach me? What can I learn from this? Why am I dealing with this issue right now? The easier it will be to deal with it and get through it and learn from it and just better ourselves and grow and get a better life. Like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. I'll be coming out with lots more. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.